It's 7 o'clock in the morning, and I've got up early in order to come to Hodge Close so that I can avoid all of the idiots on the roads and the people that just can't handle the little country lanes that you have to drive down in order to get to this place. And it is a fantastic day. And when you get up this early in the morning, you can see some amazing sights. Here's one. We can see the dawn patrol of the sheep coming through the valley. Here's the advance guard, followed by the major column, following behind. Good formation there, nice teamwork. Can see a few advanced scouts have cleared the way ahead so that they know it's safe to go wherever sheep go at this time in the morning. I mean, they're not going to get something to eat because they're sheep, they eat grass, they live in fields. So where are they all going in such an organised, cohesive fashion? What is going on here? I don't know. I didn't see a farmer or a sheepdog the entire time that I was getting this shot, but the sheep certainly had a destination in mind, and they were all going there with some speed. There was a few stragglers at the back, obviously didn't want to go, but by and large they're all happily trekking their way through the valley. Don't know where they're going though. Best of luck to them. So it was a fantastically sunny day, and it is a remarkable improvement over the week beforehand when Ted and I were here. Here's some footage of it. This is us sat in the rain, stuck in a torrential downpour. We had no option but to build a small shelter and decided to make our bacon sandwiches there. But it was still fun to look out at the rain and defy it and say I'm eating bacon sandwiches and drinking coffee and quite warm. But the following week we were quite happy that it was a nice sunny day, so we didn't have to deal with that torrential rain again. But the Lake District is rather fond of rain. You don't get lakes without rain. So here I am at 7 o'clock in the morning, or about 7:30 by now, trekking across the western escarpment of Hodge Close Quarry. And I've selected a new destination this time, one that I've not been to before. I am slowly exploring bits and pieces of this quarry, and I thought it'd be a good recce point to meet up with Ted. And then it didn't quite go to plan. Yeah, we have connection with the outside world. What messages have we received today? No, I don't want the news. Go away. We are well off the beaten path here. Let's see. We have a message from Semi. Where is that? We're in the Lake District, Semi. So this was where I had originally intended to meet Ted, but there weren't too many suitable camping sites around here. The trees around here were very old, there was a lot of dead wood hanging around, there was very thick bracken that you had to hack your way through just to even make a path. And generally speaking, there weren't any paths. There were no buildings, there were no viewpoints, there was nothing suitable here. So after 2 or 3 hours of hacking my way through this, I thought, well, best try and look for an alternative solution. But that would involve getting quite a lot of elevation in order to see where I could go next, because I just couldn't see anything at all in this forest.
They say that a great sorceress lives in these woods. An elf witch. Of terrible power.
Well, I've been to the original rendezvous point, and it's not very good. There's nowhere to set up camp. So I'm retreating back to the last position where I got a phone signal. Hopefully I can get a message to Ted, tell him to meet me here instead of over there, otherwise we could completely miss each other. So hopefully Ted, we meet up. See you soon. No service. It's 12:15 and we've got no sign of Ted. So he'll either be going down there on that path or he'll be coming up here on this path. So I'm equidistant between the two, so hopefully we'll hear him and we'll be able to intercept him. But it's a big place, the Lake District. We could easily miss each other entirely, so this is where walkie-talkies come in handy. Never mind. I'm going to have something to eat. Now 1 o'clock, haven't seen Ted on either path, so I'm going to attempt to leave him some signs, like this one here. You can see that, there's Ted, go this way. I found these. Somebody's been very busy and they've been painting things. It's a horse and a sun, a tree, I don't know what that's about. And there's this over here, which is like a head. So I've put Ted, go left. So hopefully he sees that. It should lead him this way. And we'll just have to see if he can follow us or not. It may be that we do miss each other after all. He's around here somewhere. I would hope he is anyways, but I don't know where. This quarry is huge, so it's quite easy to lose a person in here. Onwards, let us see if we can find a Ted somewhere. Now, hopefully if Ted saw the sign to go left, he's going to come up here. Okay, so that bit is hopefully self-explanatory. Isn't it, Ted? Yes. Still don't know where Ted is. Leaving a trail of breadcrumbs that way, whilst we go this way. And hopefully we'll find one of the breadcrumbs and be able to come and have a bacon sandwich with me. Ted. There we go. Ted. Yeah, so rather than bringing an axe with me and chopping some split wood and getting some kindling and using my fire steel to start a fire, I stopped at Motorway Services and bought this for £2.50. And £2.50, it's a portable disposable barbecue. And it will be ready in about 20 to 30 minutes time, which gives me enough time to have a drink, set up the hammock and wait for wherever Ted is. So it did work out after all, because what do we see, lo and behold, walking through the bushes, I was going to say jungle then, a Ted. We have found a Ted. We've been worried about you. I'm sorry, did you get any of my messages?
I got one message.
Okay.
But I had it on Google Maps.
Yeah.
And then I used the Google Maps to navigate to Hodge Close.
Okay.
When I got to Hodge Close, it had forgotten, and I haven't been able to connect. It needed to connect to the network again to get the coordinates.
Okay.
So I've been all up the side up here and round.
Okay. Sorry.
Which was fun.
You look a bit sweaty.
Yeah. No, it's all good.
Would you like a bacon
And
sandwich?
then I found you in exactly the same place you were before.
Well, the original position that I picked was down there, and I've been through all of this. I've zigzagged all the way up and down this hill, and there's nothing there. Well, there's forest.
Did you build this?
Hmm?
You didn't build it.
Oh yes, I just constructed this in the last
It wasn't
3 or
here
4
last
hours.
time we came, though, was it?
Part of it was.
Oh,
Somebody else has been. Look at this. Some Philistines cut down this live tree
All right.
in order to burn it, and they've also cut up silver birch, which just doesn't burn well at all.
Right.
So I'm guessing it was kids. There's a packet of Rizzlers in the fire, but it's not.
That's when I found you.
Yeah, likewise. I was just setting up the camera to film me. Did you find any of my signs?
No.
Oh,
What did you leave?
I left signs. Ted this way. Ted this way.
Really?
Ted this. Yeah, all over the place. I've been
Well,
documenting it.
first of all, I went up to where we were last week.
Okay.
So I started from up there.
Oh God.
So I nearly got a signal up there,
Okay.
and then I came down, basically went straight down into the valley, crossed over the brook,
Yeah.
and got onto the main track.
So you went left on the main track.
And then I came up the track.
Okay.
I turned
So you
right
went
onto
right.
the track, came towards here,
Yeah.
and then the first thing I saw that was on my left, going like up into the quarry, like
Yeah.
I went up there,
Yeah.
and then
And then that brings you onto the path. Where did you go from there?
sort of eventually, I've been like scrambling around on top of lots of piles of spoil.
You see, the sheep were scrambling around on it this morning, and I heard something, and I
totally
thought
was.
that can't be a person up there. It must be the sheep. So eventually, after all those adventures in the forest, Ted and I met up at this little primitive campsite that somebody else had made, and we decided to have a bacon and egg sandwich on a £2.50 barbecue bought at a motorway service station. Washed down by a flagon or two of ale or beer or mead or something suitable, and we set up the hammock and just chilled for a few hours until the sun started to go down, and then made our way back across the quarry to the cars where they were parked and trundled on home. Remember, if you go outside, have fun, be safe, but always have a bacon and egg sandwich somewhere nearby, or some vegetarian substitute if you're that way inclined, just to see you through the day. Have fun. Thanks for watching. Goodbye. And if you're still watching this black screen and listening to my voice, well done. Well done indeed. And here for your enjoyment are some outtakes. Careful.
Yeah.
Hodge Close Quarry, and looking for a good camping spot. Silence! Silence! Stop! Fucking stop that! So we decided to destroy everything that we could see in our sight with the borehammer, because the borehammer lives and it will destroy this forest as far as the eye can see. And I need to go back and do that again, because that went a little off track that time, I think. Yes. And here we can see the sheep's pawn patrol. Oh dear. Sorry. The sheep's dawn patrol, not pawn patrol. In a very